In the tapestry of human existence, faith and politics are two threads intricately woven together. They often intertwine, creating a complex and sometimes contentious knot. This intricate bond is especially evident in the lives of many Christians, where religious beliefs often inform political stances. The very foundation of their moral compass is rooted in their faith, and this compass guides their choices in the political arena. It influences who they vote for, the policies they support, and their overall engagement with the political landscape. However, this intersection of faith and politics has sparked a debate, raising questions about the extent to which political affiliations are shaping, or perhaps even distorting Christian beliefs. Some argue that the line between genuine religious conviction and political ideology has become blurred, leading to a sort of Christian brainwash where political agendas are disguised as religious truths. This raises fundamental questions about the independence of religious faith from political manipulation and how this dynamic affects the lives of everyday Christians. The rise of Donald Trump and his impact on American Christianity offers a compelling case study in the complex relationship between faith and politics. Trump, a figure known for his divisive rhetoric and unconventional political style, garnered significant support from a large segment of the Christian population. This support, often amplified and channeled through influential church leaders, raised concerns about the potential for political agendas to infiltrate and shape religious beliefs. Some argue that Trump's appeal to certain Christian groups was rooted in his alignment with specific conservative political stances, such as his opposition to abortion and same-sex marriage. These stances resonated with the deeply held moral convictions of many Christians, leading them to overlook other aspects of Trump's character and policies that might have clashed with their religious values. This phenomenon highlights how political alignment can sometimes overshadow other considerations, potentially leading to a selective interpretation of faith that prioritizes political agendas. The influence of church leaders extends beyond explicit political endorsements. They often cultivate what could be described as echo chambers of faith, where specific political narratives are reinforced and dissenting voices are marginalized. Within these echo chambers, congregations are exposed to a curated flow of information that aligns with the leader's political leanings. This can create a self-reinforcing cycle where certain political viewpoints are presented as inherently Christian, while opposing views are deemed incompatible with faith. This phenomenon raises concerns about the potential for manipulation and the erosion of critical thinking within religious communities. When church leaders consistently present a particular political perspective as the only acceptable option for devout Christians, it can discourage individuals from engaging in independent thought and questioning the status quo. This can lead to a situation where political allegiance becomes synonymous with religious piety, creating a dangerous conflation of earthly power with spiritual truth. The increasing alignment of Christian faith with specific political ideologies has led to a growing tension between political dogma and core religious tenets. Some argue that the emphasis on political issues has overshadowed the fundamental principles of Christian faith, such as compassion, forgiveness, and social justice. This shift in focus raises concerns about the potential distortion of religious values to fit partisan agendas. The debate over immigration policies offers a prime example of this tension. While Christian teachings emphasize welcoming the stranger and caring for the vulnerable, some politically aligned Christians support stricter immigration policies that prioritize national security over humanitarian concerns. This dissonance highlights the potential for political ideologies to influence the interpretation and application of religious principles, sometimes leading to outcomes that seem at odds with the core values of faith. The intertwining of faith and politics has tangible impacts on the daily lives of many Christians. It influences their social interactions, community involvement, and even their personal relationships. The pressure to conform to specific political views within their religious communities can lead to feelings of isolation for those who hold dissenting opinions. This can create a sense of division within families and friendships, as political differences become points of contention and strain. The rise of political activism within churches has also altered the landscape of community engagement. Many Christians now find themselves navigating the complexities of balancing their religious obligations with their political activism. This can involve participating in protests, engaging in political campaigns, or advocating for specific policies that align with their understanding of Christian values. While this activism can be a powerful force for positive change, it also raises questions about the appropriate boundaries between religious spaces and political action. The relationship between faith and politics is a complex tapestry woven with threads of conviction, influence, and consequence. As we've explored, the potential for political ideologies to shape Christian beliefs is a real and pressing concern. The influence of figures like Donald Trump, the role of church leaders in shaping narratives, and the tension between political dogma and core religious tenets all highlight the delicate balance that must be maintained. The impacts of this interplay on the lives of Christians are undeniable, affecting their personal relationships, community engagement, and even their internal sense of faith. It's a dynamic that demands careful consideration, open dialogue, and a willingness to challenge assumptions. The goal is not to disentangle faith from politics entirely. Such a separation is unrealistic and perhaps even undesirable. Instead, the aim is to encourage a more conscious and critical engagement with both. This video is not about providing definitive answers, but about sparking a conversation that goes beyond the simplistic narratives often presented in echo chambers of faith and political discourse. It's about encouraging individuals to grapple with the complexities of this relationship, to examine their own beliefs and political influences, and to engage in the public square with a sense of integrity and thoughtfulness. So we are left with some crucial questions. How can Christians ensure that their political affiliations are a genuine reflection of their faith, rather than a distortion of it? What is the role of church leaders in navigating this complex landscape? And how can individuals foster a more nuanced and informed understanding of the interplay between faith and politics in their own lives? These questions, and the ongoing conversation they ignite, are essential for safeguarding the integrity of faith and ensuring its positive and authentic expression in the world.
We are constantly making new content to help you on your walk of faith. Please like and subscribe to make sure you stay up to date with the latest content.